Guys, it's Kara with the bag holder, and we are whipping up a BLT pasta salad that is just going to be super duper tasty. Now, I've boiled my pasta and I'm popping it in the bag. I'm going to store everything in the bag. I'm going to mix it in the bag. Again, you know I do that because I think it minimizes the space as well as it keeps it fresh longer. So, and I don't have any dishes. I have no cleanup. As soon as I put this stuff up, I'm done. But we've got a bag on the bag holder. This is going to make about 4 servings, a quarter cup a serving. Let's start with the veggies. We're going to put those in. Now, I'm basically going to just use the skin of the tomato, and I'm using plum tomatoes. Cut it in half. And the rest of the tomato, we're just going to pop in a sauce, spaghetti sauce, that we actually have on top of the stove. So none of it's going to go to waste. I just don't want the part with the seeds in here because it's going to get too wet and it will ruin the entire flavor of the pasta. So I've got the skin. I'm going to just basically cut it into thin strips just like this and pop it in the holder with the pasta. We're going to do this, and we're using this whole plum tomato. Again, thin strips, just pop it in 1 plum tomato. We just had a little extra from the sauce that we were making, so this has 1.5 plum tomatoes, but again, just the skin. The other you can do so much with, but we've got that. Now I'm going to add the lettuce, and yes, we really do put lettuce in the BLT pasta salad. What I'm going to do, now if you saw another video, I always tell you, do not cut your lettuce with the metal knife. It is just going to make it brown faster. So I'm going to use our plastic knife, which is also the same knife that we use, my kids use. But it is perfect for lettuce and it won't brown it. And this is about all I'm going to need. So I'm going to pop this back in the bag to use for another day. And basically, again, we're just going to start cutting it in strips. Very simple, and I probably don't even need all of this. So I'm going to pop that back in the holder too. Again, no mess. And we'll put this. This is just lettuce that has been basically shredded into bite-sized pieces so that we can use it for our BLT pasta salad. Blah, 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 blah. Now, let's do the bacon. This is the best part of any meal. In fact, it's crisp, and I just heated it up a little bit. So being crisp, I can easily slices of bacon. Yes, I know, more bacon than there is lettuce. You can tell where my heart is. So we're going to pop this in here. Add our ingredients right now. We're going to do about 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Yes, this is a teaspoon, I know, but I'm just going to fill it halfway. Just again, minimizing the dishes. Cooking is not complicated. Then we're going to do about 3/4 of a teaspoon of the garlic salt. So we're going to pop that, just pour it right in here. Perfect, perfect. The bacon has quite a bit of salt, so I do not need a ton, but I love garlic. Now we're going to do 2 teaspoons plain old yellow mustard. I know, what are you thinking? Just right there. Again, I'm trying to just minimize the amount of cleanup that I have, so I'm doing it all through this little teaspoon. However, I am done with what I can do with that because now I need a real big teaspoon. So I can scoop up my mayonnaise. We are going to do about 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Perfect, perfect. 1/2 cup of mayonnaise is about 4 heaping teaspoons. So we're good. Again, minimize your dishes. Don't make it complicated. We're gonna do sour cream. I've got light sour cream because I'm on a diet. Can't you tell? Yes, I know. I can hear what you're saying. You're laughing, I hear you. We're gonna do about 1/4 cup of the sour cream light. Now I'll tell you why I use sour cream in every salad that I ever do. It's because it keeps it from drying out. I don't know why, but whenever you mix sour cream and mayonnaise, if you just did mayonnaise, you know quickly it's gonna dry out. When you add sour cream and mayonnaise, it keeps it. This is my frozen seasoning mix that I keep and I take everywhere. If my purse had a freezer section, I would probably carry this with me. It really is simple. Again, we're going to add about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup, not complicated. This is not baking. The only thing that I have to be precise with is baking. So we've got our salad, we just popped it out of the bag, and now let's mix it up. You can see I have virtually no dishes. Just like this. Seal it up, and let's mix it up. Perfect, perfect. In fact, if my husband was here, I would have all this cleaned up because he could take it, put it up, and by the time I pour this in the dish, it would be gone. But he's not. He's playing Wii right now. Well, I am making videos. He loves that I make videos because by the time I'm done talking, I have nothing to say to him. So, it saves our marriage. Me talking to you and you listening. Perfect. Now, I can store it just like this. I know you can't see it because I'm going to pour it in a bowl, but I can store it just like this, and it would minimize the space that I need and keep it fresh. The beauty is when I need to serve it, all I have to do is mix it up a little bit. Oh, look what I've found. Come hither. Look at this. This is a big hand. It's going to help me clean up. Perfect. Isn't that exciting? Don't you wish you had one of those big hands too? All right. By the time we're done with this video, BLT pasta salad, I know that you wish you were here to join us for dinner. And I'm sorry you're not. Oh man, it smells so good. Now the beauty is you can keep it in this bag for 3 to 5 days. If you're going to a friend's house, transport it in the bag and then put it in a dish when you're ready to use it. There, this is all I need right now because I'm going to eat this. Again, you seal it up, you store it, and you're good to go. Minimizes the space. But can you see how tasty that is? Oh yum. You can see the tomatoes. It's so pretty. You've got the bacon, the little flakes of the green peppers. So, I am so happy you joined us. I hope you loved the BLT salad. It's in our cookbook. Facebook us, facebook.com/bagholder or facebook.com/TLFamily, and you can hear me talking all the time about nothing, absolutely nothing, the most useless information, but you can hear me twice a week on Blog Talk Radio called Today's Living. Please subscribe. Let me know you're there. It makes me feel good. I wanted to show you how easy it is when you do things in bags to store it right back in the holder. Pop your bag back on. Blop, just like that, and now I can wash this dish. But again, I've minimized all the steps that it takes. My hands, my counters, nothing is dirty, and we are good to go. See you soon.